Welcome to the Be Happy Now show. Flex your soul connection muscle and be your inner guide to fulfillment and purpose. I'm Claudia-Sam. If you know that you're here for a bigger reason, this is the place to be. Together, we ditch the self-care guilt and quit the go with less fear and more trust. Tune in to living life in alignment with your full potential. The Be Happy Now show starts now. Hi, I'm so happy to be here with you today. I felt really inspired to share 3 tips to help you, or 3 reasons that you get to recognize, 3 reasons, 3 indications you get to tune into that act as signs that it's time for you to pick up the momentum and realign. So whether you want to have more responsibilities at work, whether you want to write a book, start your project, attract better relationships, whether you want to just start your business, impact more people, bring in new clients, apply for a job, whatever it is that you in the back of your mind want in your life, there are signs that could have you go, oh, maybe it's time that I pick up the momentum. Maybe it's time that I realign, that I tune in, that I choose me and take action from that place of knowledge, of knowing that that's where I'm at. And I'm going to share the 3 reasons with you, the 3 things to look out for. And if you're feeling like, yep, that's me, then it's okay. You're in a safe space. And I invite you to let me know if that resonates with you. At the end, I'm going to invite you to a way to pick up the momentum and realign if ever it feels like you want more, if ever you want a little bit of support to go there. And if you're not, and if you're cool with just hearing the 3 reasons as indicators, as little flags to be your own guide and coach yourself through this, then that's also perfect. So thank you so much for being here. Here is the number 1. So the first reason it's time to pick up the momentum and realign. You find yourself feeling like you're wasting your time. Even when you're playing the busy card, for example, one thing that I notice for myself when it's time to realign, even in a day, in a moment, it's when I find myself, and I don't really do it often, but it happens where I just find myself scrolling through social media and I get so inspired because I choose to follow accounts that are inspiring and that uplift me. And then a few minutes later, I'm going to go, wait, what was I doing? I get lost in that. That's an indication that, wait, I've lost focus. That's a complete loss of real soul self focus. I got lost in it. It wasn't intentional. We get to scroll through socials intentionally if we want to. That's a sign for me to realign. So if you find yourself even playing the busy card, like kind of losing yourself in the to-do list and all the things that you have to do and that you should do and that you need to respect because you have all these obligations, that can be a sign that actually you're not honoring you. You're using the busy card as a way out to honor you. So that is like one of the first reasons to pick up the momentum, realign, choose you. Come on, you got it. You're important. Come back to center, whatever the center is for you. And, that's what we get to find out together if you did want to be supported in that. And otherwise you get to ask yourself questions like, what is my center? What would have me feeling in alignment? The second reason it's time to pick up the momentum and realign is you judge yourself maybe for where you're at. Like you're thinking you're not doing enough. It's not fast enough. You don't have results fast enough, or what you're doing might not be the right thing. You're afraid of doing it wrong. So whenever there's judgment on where you're at, so for example, sometimes when I'm in the first week of my cycle, I go slower. I'll wake up later. I will move more slowly through my day. And if I bring in judgment onto the fact that I'm waking up late because it means that I'm unproductive, it means that I'm blah, blah, blah. Well, that kind of negates the whole feeling of honoring my cycle. So when you judge yourself for where you're at, that's an indication that you get to realign. You get to pick up the momentum, remember your goal, realign with your intention, realign with your vision, realign with your why, with why you're here. Does it feel like that? Like sometimes you'll judge where you're at and you'll be like, it's not good enough. I have to do more. It's okay. I've been there. I am there too sometimes. So noticing the judgment. Okay. Maybe it's also judging your state. Like it could be that there's just a lazy part of you that just wants to stay in and doesn't want to get out of bed, but maybe that's a lack of motivation. Instead of, tuning into what you're already doing is enough. Tuning into, yes, I'm going to sleep in because this feels so good, or I'm going to ask for the day off, or I'm going to honor the presentation I just gave, and I'm going to give myself a tap on the back, and I'm going to be proud of myself before I look at what I can, what can get better or what can expand from that place. Okay, so notice the judgment. If you're always looking to better things, that's also an indication, kind of in the same category. If you're thinking that what you're doing is not good enough, well, maybe you're the celebration of when you get to do the thing that you initially wanted to do and you don't celebrate it, you step over. It's like stepping over the rainbow. It's not being in the rainbow, in the celebration. It's always looking to better where you're at instead of being with where you're at, not judging it and being in celebration of it. That can totally be an indication that it's time to pick up the momentum and realign. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Third reason it's time to pick up the momentum and realign. You put the responsibility on something else or someone else for your success. So what that means is, in like a tangible way, if you find yourself going to different programs, different challenges or trainings that you sign up to, you know how sometimes you might find some free offerings and you might go to that and then to the next thing. And then you buy a little bit into that and a little bit into the other thing. It's great because you get to fill in your coaching toolbox or fill it up, right? And there's no focus. There are just a little bit of desire and commitment, but it's not full force. So there is less results. Another indication that you put the responsibility on someone else would be, I've been hearing this by some people that are in my community, and they say, I don't want to work with a coach because I've worked with coaches before and I didn't get the results that were promised. Here's the thing. When we put our power into the hands of someone else, thinking that they will fix me, they will show me the way, they will tell me what's right and what's wrong, they have all the answers, they will turn my light on, they will make me successful. Well, that is totally an indication that it's time to realign, because your power is yours. It's not to be put in the hands of anybody else, of any other program, of any other thing. You are here to be your own inner guide. And I think that's one of my passions, and the way that I get to show up with my clients is that it's not about me. It's not about the program or the training or the class that I offer. That's a guideline. You keep your power. You take 100% responsibility of your success. And here's how I know. My first coach that I worked with, she said, you do this and It will for sure work. Well, I did that and it did not work. Why? Because I took what worked for her and I tried to make it fit with me. It's like taking a puzzle piece into the puzzle, but it's not the fit. It's not that puzzle piece that goes there. It's the same thing. It was like trying to take on the thing that person promises and trying to make it fit for me, and it wasn't working. So of course I was disappointed. It didn't work. It was for her. It was not for me. So now I know that as I coach, I get to help you be your own inner guide, find your own puzzle piece that fits in for you, not do it like me. Because if it was about doing it like me, I'd send you to Nepal in a yoga teacher training. And that's not the point. So if you find yourself filling your coaching toolbox and not fully committing and having that be a way for you to put the responsibility on those things to fix you or on people to support you they will fix me. They will make me successful. They will change my life. No, you get to change your own life. You get to commit to that. And just the idea of thinking that someone else will be the answer to your problem is already an indication that you get to pick up the momentum and realign. It's so beautiful because you are such an empowered being and you are here to be the leader that you are. You are here to be the change maker, the trailblazer. You are here to change the world through your mindset, through aligning with your light, through aligning with your loving essence. And if, you got from those 3 reasons that it's time to pick up the momentum and realign and you got it, you're like, yes, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to go full force and I'm going to realign. You could choose to do it on your own, and that's perfect. And if you're wanting to be in the energy of support, of what it can feel like to have someone by your side believe in you, there are so many ways that we can do that. And one in particular that I wanted to offer up today is the opportunity for you to join me at the All Women's Empowerment Conference, SheCan, in Chicago. It's over 3 days, and it goes from heal and be healthy, play in the present and prosper, and freedom and envisioning the future. And those 3 days will be all about picking up the momentum, realigning with your vision, with what you want to create, and upping your energy vibration so that you can take that responsibility of your success and vibe with other like souls so that the momentum is easy to tap into. And a cool thing is that I'm offering a day before in-person retreat where it's all about creating in-person magic with meditation, with personalized coaching. And I'm really creating that retreat for you. For those of you who are joining me live, it will be personalized to you to get you ready to realign over the 3 days that you'll be at SheCan. So the dates are April 26th to the 29th of April. And there are discounts on hotel rooms until April 1st. So we got to get it going if you want to join on the discount. And there is a bulk price that I have for you. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to ask that you write yes in the comments. If you're getting this in the You Have It In You Facebook group, write yes in the comments. If you find this on YouTube, then write yes in the comments. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to your podcasts, I'm going to put the link of the SheCan conference in the show notes, as I'm also going to put it here on Facebook. And so you can check it out. And that's not where you're going to buy your tickets. Okay. You can just check out the speakers, check out what it's about. And then I want you to please send me an email at claudiasamsoulcoaching.com. Actually, it's CS at claudiasamsoulcoaching.com. Send me an email and tell me, yes, I want more information for SheCan. Okay. The event is called SheCan. So wherever you are, you can also find me on Facebook, on Messenger. This is your opportunity to realign, to take responsibility for your success. And I'm so, so, so excited for you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do this. Let's realign. Bye. You've been listening to the Be Happy Now show with me, Claudia-Sam. Flex your soul connection muscle and be your inner guide to fulfillment and purpose. You are worthy of being you and of connecting to what stops you from living the life you are meant to live. Access more soul connection coaching at claudiasamcoaching.com.